It's a little embarrassing sometimes to say you got what I don't got or what I want. Like, but why? How?
Why?
There's no room to be young anymore. But they say 20-year-olds want with they say with the 30-year-olds at nah, the 20-year-olds want what the 60-year-olds got in real life. They want the house with the fancy car, with the garage to park the car in.
There you go.
Yeah, no, we're trying to get to places that we not necessarily work to, and it's becoming hard to have these conversations.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. No, let's start reaching back out to our young people. Let's level up together. Let's have these conversations properly, so you know your proper order too.
Yes, because again, no one told us growing up that hey, if you do this, this, and this, things work out for you. And by the age 40, blah blah. Retiring young never came up in a discussion. What they always say is get a good government job, work 30-some years, retire, get a good watch and a good pension. Mm-hmm. But what they also didn't tell you was by the time you turn 65, your damn health is probably so goddamn messed up that you probably got but maybe a good 5 to 10 years left, maybe, if you didn't break your body down so much, to enjoy those 40 years, 50 years that you worked to enjoy, to kind of condense it into 5 to 10 years.
Yeah.
You might want to do that shit. You want to, if they say, listen, get a skill, go for that money, do what you need to do, we would have been probably had more money younger than if we didn't listen to that mindset, which was prevalent back then. Because everybody, get a good government job. I ain't never want to work for the goddamn government. Them lazy asses. All they did was get up, stay by the goddamn coffee machine all day long, look around, say, anybody here yet? All right, boss here. And then they stayed there for 20 goddamn years, retired, and got no skill set. Mm-hmm. None. I know people graduate that left the government, they still using old shit like Windows 98. They're still using old shit because the government ain't about progression. It's just about stability.
Okay.
And now, you're stable. You got your little check. You get a little blah, blah. I don't want that shit.
But you all done now.
You're done.
All run down now.
Yeah, I broke up. I broke up. I got all kinds of ailments. I got all kinds of pills and shit. But, I got that retirement, which may go to use to pay for my medical bills and all the other shit I got to do. And
because now you're old. And now
I'm old.
It costs more to live.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, no, it's like, tell these young people, use your skills and use them whatever skill you have. And everyone has some skills. Mm-hmm. But society won't allow them to do it because they want you to just be that model worker. Just get education, go work for us. We pay you wherever we want to pay you and do that. But these young kids, like, I ain't trying to do that shit. We saw how it failed you guys. How you spend time working for some place in the end in 20 years, it can tell you, okay, I can't afford you, can't do this, can't do that. And you're like, I done gave you my best 20 years. Thank you very much. Here's a watch, gotta go by.
Yeah.
So they're like, these young kids are like, fuck that. I ain't trying to do that. So what I'm trying to do is school them, use your skills, but I want you to take some of this old school mindset, put it towards your new school vibe, and make that money early. Be able to retire at 40.
Yeah, because ultimately the knowledge is just that. The information is just that. And the more information, the more you can kind of maneuver and figure out exactly what's the best route to go. Mm-hmm. If we've tried something over and over again and it's not the best thing to do, mm-hmm. then why would we keep doing it? So if our parents worked until they were 65 till they retired, and their parents did the same thing and it didn't serve either of them, right? And you don't feel like it's serving you, why would you train up the next generation to sign up for the same exact thing?
Exactly.
It doesn't make sense.
It does not make any sense. And now, when you're able to do that, now you're really a king and a queen. Mm-hmm. Because you took it outside yourself and said, hey, I'm going to pass this knowledge down to the next generation to make sure that they do better than we did.
Absolutely.
And that's what I think a lot of people are missing the point. Everybody want to be on top dog and all that shit. You're on top for a small period of time.
Yeah.
And then at some point, if you fuck people on the way up, that's the other thing people fail to realize. You screw people on your way up that chart, trying to get to number one with a bullet, you're going to come back down. It's just life. At some point, you're going to come down. And based on what you do and how you got up there, those same people that pass on your way down you're going to move their hands.
Yeah.
Because I remember you fucked over me.
Yeah.
No, I want you to fall. Because now you want to showboat and show everybody I'm this, that, and other thing. But those same people and thrive off your downfall too. Because again, it's not about showing people how good I am. If you're not here to really help people to get better, then what the fuck is your purpose?
So a lot of times the problem with helping someone get better is being honest,
Mm-hmm.
right, with yourself
Mm-hmm.
and knowing that I have the capability of making someone better than I am.
Mm-hmm.
And can I sit in that?
There you go.
How does it feel when I've worked super hard? I've done all, quote unquote, everything right. I've passed all the tests. I've started my own business. I've taught my children what they need to know. And then, damn, they knocking out businesses before. Like, God dang, I started mine in my late 30s. They out here starting business at 22 and 24. And,
Mm-hmm.
their numbers off the chart. Like,
Yes.
sometimes you got to be okay with sitting in that. And I think a lot of people, see, like, it feel good when I make that scenario and it's my kids, right? Because I'm
Yep.
that's cozy.
Yes.
That's comfortable because, you're going to eat off of that.
Yes.
Right? So
Yes.
it feels good when you're going to eat off of something that you can grow into something that's better than you.
Yep.
But I'll be damned if it's going to feel that same amount of good if you can't eat off of that. You done sold into something that you just got to watch grow and applaud from afar and be grateful that they come by and say, thank you. Just a thanks for what you gave. That's humble.
That's level 3.
Listen, and I know some people on it. They on cloud 9 mentally, they there. But how many people, real love,
Not
I'm
many.
just like, wow. That's like, wow, she surpassed you not too long ago. And they like, truth be told, can't none of y'all pass me.
Yep.
Dang. Like that, dog.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm saying is I don't know that many people understand how to teach and be able to teach and be humble when their teachings show exactly what they're going to do when they start to grow. And all those fruits start coming from that tree. Man, it's plentiful.
Yes.
And your tree, guess what? You might not even been following your own teachings and your tree might dry up while their tree is in a full bloom.
Mm-hmm. And
some people can't handle that.
And that's when you need to do that self-evaluation. That in order to become a queen and a king, all of what you just said has to happen. You have to be humble to understand that your knowledge may not take off for you the way you wanted to. You learned that lesson, but you're so sure and strong within yourself to say, you know what, I want somebody to do this, and you will always know, and that person will always know. If it wasn't for you, they wouldn't have been there.
Yeah,
they may never come back to you again. You may not even see them because they may take off and go somewhere. But you know that I made them. But what I'm not going to do is be out there. Well, you know what? I had something to do with such getting to that point. If it wasn't for me, she wouldn't have got here.
It's like stay humble.
Stay humble. And knowing that in some sort of way it's going to come back on you. Because my thing is, you would have put it out there like that, but you'll get some blessings other ways.
You will.
You'll
stay
come
blessed.
by and get all kinds of blessings. I always say this. It is funny. I said, damn, we have one child. But damn it, we got a whole bunch of other kids, minions, that follow us. So how us? We just trying to work our asses off, take care of our family, take care of each other, make sure that we don't want for anything, and just show people gratitude and, different things. And they gravitate to you now. They look for us as the information people. Like my parents never told me that, you're like my parents. And I'm thinking, how the hell does this happen?
Respect.
And
respect. What's the first thing we said goes with love?
Respect.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm assuming all those kids feel respect first.
And can come to you and talk to you about any and everything. And you'll be like, damn, they're telling me everything. But see, you know what? They have enough respect and love for you that they feel comfortable coming to you and telling you this. And I have no problem saying, you know what? Based on what you told me, here's what I would do.
Yeah.
If it was me. But again, I don't know all what you told me. This is what I would do. And it would take that. So you know what? I took what you said. That helped me tremendously. Blah, blah, blah. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay. And so being a king and a queen, you have to understand that you may not reap the benefits from what you gave someone, but you know that you help someone to avoid a pothole, to avoid, a crash, because
it's like sowing into that community, right? Sowing into that bigger picture.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Like you looking out for this one kid eventually down the road, if we could see the whole big picture, he might be looking out for your granddaughter one day type of thing. We don't even know it type of thing.
No,
right?
Exactly.
But just by us making sure we're putting out those proper teachings into society.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
That we know that we're helping to grow the whole picture and doing what's proper.
There you go. And that's what a lot of people do. They always want something out of it. It's like, if I give you this, I got to give you this. And it has to be tangible.
Yeah.
But you have to understand a lot of things you're going to get is intangibles. You're not going to be able to put a dollar of value to it. Or you're not going to be able to say, oh, I got this for this. You just have to put it out there like, I'm trying to do the best I can to help as being people that come to me. Because I'll be doing them a disservice if I have information and I just say, well, you'll find it the hard way, or I survived.
Yeah.
And, you'll go through that, which is, to me, it's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
That is a disservice. That is.
Because and people do it all the time.
Yeah. We don't all have to make the same exact mistake.
No. Right? And why would I want you at 18 and 22 and 28 to make the same mistakes that we made? Why the fuck would I want to do that? Why I want to see you're going to hit that truck? Oh, he'll find out.
Yeah, you don't really want to see you make the same dumb choices a generation over, a generation over, and then another generation.
Yes.
Like, no.
No, I don't want to see that. We don't need that. And that's why we got the problems we got right now, because everybody's, oh, well, it ain't my worries. It really is your worries. Because if you don't do something, then this kid goes out there and finds the dumb information from the dumb people. Then
he's pouring that into our society. Then you got the society that we got today, where don't nobody care about nothing.
Don't care about shit. And you say, I wonder what, schools and all this stuff. It falls back on parents. Because you, as a parent, are responsible for your kids. I'm tired of talking, well, the school should do this, and the churches should do this, and the government should do that.
And you ain't a part of none of it. You ain't a part of the school. You ain't been a part of the church.
Nothing.
And you certainly ain't advocating on nothing about the government.
No,
so,
nothing.
Yeah.
But then you want to just push it off on someone else, and then all of a sudden you got people that don't have anybody to talk to, and then you start looking at dumbass people like this chick and other people like her, who get this false sense of, oh, all I gotta do is just call myself this. I can still be this. I'll be a hood rat. I can be a queen too at the same time. You can't.
You can't.
And somebody need to tell you, they're mutually exclusive. You can't commingle both.
And you shouldn't want to.